get footage. We're here at Lucha Underground, where it's, listen, we're still about, if you want to clap, you can clap. Look, these are the rowdy, obnoxious. Lucha, 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 Lucha. All right, that's enough for now. Hey, listen, I gotta talk now, you guys. Hey, when I need you guys to talk, I'll give you the cue, all right? All right. But listen, this is why I want to talk. The show is 3.5 hours away. These guys, what time did you come online today?
12:30.
12:30, and the show starts at what time?
3:30.
3:30. So you're literally standing here for 3 hours to get into Lucha.
Yeah.
Why? Explain to everybody why you got to come 3 hours early.
Well, honestly, I'm a professional wrestling fan. I've been watching wrestling my whole life since I was 6 years old. Right now, Lucha Underground is the best promotion going today. You can't compare it to WWE or TNA or any other promotion going on right now. I actually been a fan of AAA as well, watching these guys since 2007, like Conan and Jack Evans and Helico, all those guys. And to see them here in the United States, it's gonna, bring in something better, something different to the United States, which I think everybody needs to watch. So, I mean, there's nothing better.
What's your name?
Jonathan.
Who?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, between you and me, make believe the camera's not here. You've been
Sure.
how long? The 3 hours that you've been standing here?
I do that. I premeditate.
So you did that before you got here now, because like you look like a Siamese cat. I mean, so now have all of you been Carlito?
Yeah.
Have all of you been? Look at this guy here. Zoom in on the eyes. So now let me get this straight. Now we come here 3 hours early. We do all.
Or beer. One of the two.
A little beer and this beep. So by the time we get in there, we're nice and rowdy. Is that the whole idea?
Yeah, you could say that, but we don't really need that stuff to get rowdy. I mean, it's just there to enhance the ritual.
Look at this. Did you zoom in on the eyes over there? This is unbelievable. This is the Lucha Underground fan. Listen, we said this was the real deal. It doesn't get any more real than this. Now let's go around. Let's go around the crowd. Let's find out who your favorite stars are in Lucha Underground. Carlito, let's start with you. There's a lot of great talent here in Lucha Underground. We all know it. Who did you come to see tonight?
Son of Havoc.
Son of Havoc. Now this guy is a phenomenal. Son of Havoc, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody likes him. Yeah.
And
He's the man.
He's a man. So you're a big fan of his.
Yep.
Have you been following his career for a while, or you just kind of picked him up here at Lucha?
Well, on the independent circuit, I've seen him around, but he didn't wear the mask and whatnot, so I don't want to. He's Son of Havoc now with the mask.
Because he's in Lucha, he'll always be Son of Havoc.
Yeah, and then he's no holds barred. He's flying around, acrobatics to the T.
Do you know? Let me bring something up with you guys. I want to see if you noticed this. Okay, you talked about a couple of minutes ago how Lucha's different from all the other promotions. You know what I love about Lucha, and everybody's afraid to say this, about TNA and about the WWE. I'll say it. I've not seen a Lucha match where the luchadors, when they fly out of the ring, they go over the top rope.
Yeah.
How many times in TNA and WWE are the guys going through the second rope? Bro, you're as high as a kite. You can drive through the second rope and whatever. But these luchas, every time you either go over the top rope or you don't go outside of the ring. Nobody wants to say that. Everybody else, they go through the middle rope.
Yeah.
But Son of Havoc's your perfect
we're not
example.
talking about cruiserweights either. Hernandez goes over the top. Cage, I've seen go off the top. Like, these are 300-pound guys.
Exactly. But it's like go for it or bust. Either do it or not. You can't be half pregnant.
No.
Speaking of half pregnant, have you ever gotten any girls pregnant at your age? How old are you?
Well, is there some wood I can knock on? Because, I don't want
You don't know, so there may be little Carlitos running around.
That's the
out there.
continuing question throughout my life.
Okay, well, let's go on. We have this guy here. Now, are you all right? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Were you tired? Did you get any? You didn't get enough rest last night? Just how you are. Okay. Now, who's your favorite Lucha Underground?
I'm a big Pentagon Jr. fan.
Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon Jr. has been showing a mean, vicious streak of late.
Which is why I like him. That's just that rough style, that hardcore.
Yeah, because now he's got that arm breaking gimmick.
Arm break. Yeah. Which I like. I'm a fan of. Just those tough.
Now, when you watch Pentagon Jr.
Right.
I want you to walk me through when you watch him and you're straight, and when you watch him and you're high as a kite. Like, what is it different? Are there two different experiences? Pretty much the same.
He's the same. I mean,
He's the same.
yeah. I mean, sometimes I see him like a skeleton, but sometimes he's the same. He's a human.
You want me to go get some Visine or something?
I'm
You're
good.
good? Okay, now this is going to be a whole conversation. Are you all right? Yeah, okay. Who's your favorite Lucha Underground superstar?
You see, at first I was like a Puma fan because he was honoring the ancient tradition of the Aztecs, and but then Fennec started growing on me because he was living up to the name, the mystical bird. You know, when he's flying, it's all what do you call it? Corkscrew kicks and all this stuff, man. It's just crazy, man. Like,
are you sure, like, you're not imagining these things in your mind?
No, I get what they're into. That's the thing. So I really like how they really live up to their characters and stuff.
Now, what about this new little twist here with, you said Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
With Phoenix and this Katrina.
Oh well, see, she seems like the type of girl that's out for the higher power. She's seeking that guy that has the possession to the never-ending life.
Maybe she needs some ganji to relax a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe, but
this Katrina, listen to this. This Katrina licked my face yesterday, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I'll never be the same again.
How did you feel?
Oh, bro, I can't even tell you. I got a little excitement down south. You know what I'm talking about? You know the feeling, right?
Yeah.
Is Pentagon Jr. your favorite wrestler? You got the show. You invested the money, bro.
Yeah, but not really. I mean, I'm a big fan, but I'm a bigger fan of El Patron, Alberto.
Bro, I think El Patron, listen, I like Lucha. I was a big fan of Lucha. I think when he showed up, he put it on the map.
Yeah.
I think that, listen, Johnny Mundo, great superstar. Puma, great superstar. I think when Alberto El Patron came here, he put the company on the map.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I agree with that.
Now, listen, I want to ask you guys this question, really. And listen, I'm being totally honest with you. Don't beat me up or anything, kick me around or nothing like that. But I'm American, so we have the American wrestlers. I never realized how important Alberto El Patron was to the Mexican people till when I saw him come out for the first time. It was like Jesus himself came out. I mean, talk to me. Let's talk to the female here. Talk to me about how much he's loved. Is he loved here?
Yes, he is. So just, you can tell, as soon as he came out, everybody was like, wow,
What is it about him? What makes him so special?
I don't know. He's just,
I guess he's just representing all the wrestlers, all the Mexican wrestlers here. I guess he's become like an...
Wait a minute, we got some words of wisdom. Hold on. Go ahead. Say that.
He's bringing the old traditional technical style of wrestling, of lucha libre. So when he comes into the ring, it's like it's 1960s or something, man.
You know what I loved about the first time he came here? What I loved about it, because I was at home watching. Were you guys hear his first performance?
Yeah.
So you're here for every show.
Everything blew up, man. Everything blew up.
Yeah.
He jumped right in the middle of us.
You know what I loved about it? When I watched it at home, I could feel how happy he was to be here.
It feel like family.
I was just gonna say, he seemed like he was home with his people, and it came across very, very passionate.
Right.
It was very genuine. His speech didn't seem prepared. The things he was saying, like he was being honest, because he was talking about where he came from, why he left there, like stuff it was real. It was real.
And he I think he makes like all his Latinos proud, because he went to the big league and he got the belt. He made it.
He's humble
enough. He's humble enough to come back. To the roots,
Yeah. And he also stood up for what he believed in the big league. He's a man's man.
He didn't take it. He has respect for himself, which I like.
Yeah. So now, who is your favorite Lucha star?
Here, I'm still kind of, I guess, I like all the guys with the masks that represent the Lucha Libre from Mexico, because I've been watching it since I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, watching all the old wrestlers, being a really big fan and making myself jump on the couches all over in the house. I stopped watching for a while. I stopped watching wrestling for a while, but when I started watching this, I'm all back into it. I even got my kids into it again, and then all the guys are making me a fan of all of them. They're all doing great performances. They're all doing really good. I just can't pick one. They're all great.
Yeah. And how about you?
El Patron is good. Yeah.
I'm so surprised here that we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we got 6 gentlemen, 1 woman, 1 I don't know. Surrealist. Thank you very much. I'm very surprised that none of you guys brought up a female as being your favorite wrestler. What do you guys think about this sexy star, man?
Sexy star?
Yeah.
Dude, she competes with the guys. That's probably why we didn't bring her up as single her out as a female, because there is no difference.
Now you guys have known, from your heritage and your brand of wrestling, you knew Sexy Star before Lucha.
Yeah.
See, it's the first time I ever saw Sexy Star in my life. So, like, what's her reputation in AAA? Give me a little bit of her past history.
She's a badass. She's actually the current mixed tag team champions with Pentagon and AAA, which is pretty much a guy and a girl tag team versus another guy and a girl tag team. And she's been around for like over 7 years. She's always working with Conan and AAA. And again, she's not afraid to mix it up with the guys in Lucha Underground or AAA. So she's just a completely badass. That's all I can say.
Point to the mixed gender, to take on males, to make it a statement that women can be just as profound in the sport as any male wrestler.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, can you repeat that again for the
She ain't afraid to spit a little blood.
I like that.
every match.
Now I'm going to talk about one other. I'm going to talk about one other female, and then I'm going to tell you who my favorite Lucha Underground superstar is. This Evilise.
Yeah.
What a badass.
I just want this girl to smack me around, and maybe I refer to her as mommy. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about this Evilise? My God, anything?
Beautiful, beautiful. I think everybody in the crowd loves her, and she's a great wrestler at the same time.
She's 24 years old. That speaks volumes as to be on the professional level at such a young age. And she was trained by one of the profound clone family of Puerto Rico. She's decorated beyond belief, and in the ring, technically sound. Like she's so crisp. Everything. Her Hurricane Rada. She does a lot of the mixed gender too.
Now you guys are wrestling fans through and through, so you watch all wrestling, right? You know what I can't believe about this Evilise? I want to see how you guys feel about this. This girl Evilise, are you falling asleep on me?
Taking it all in.
Okay, cool, man. This girl Evilise, she was in the WWE.
Yeah.
She had a shot in TNA, and these idiots in the United States let her go. How do you not look at Evilise and say this girl is a star?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're crazy, man. Crazy.
All right, now my favorite, guys, and I want to get like some real feedback on this. Who would you guys think my favorite Lucha Underground superstar is? Who would you think?
Cage.
Why would you say Cage?
He's a badass. He's a fucking machine, as he's like to
But
say.
the language.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is a kid show, crying out loud. Okay. So you think Cage might be my favorite?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other ones?
That's what I was thinking as well.
Cage. I like Cage a lot.
Mil Muertes?
I like him too a lot. I like Mil Muertes a lot, but I don't like he did Katrina. He picked her up
Oh,
off
yeah,
the
he's
ground
yeah,
the other day.
Brutal to the women.
Yeah.
Conan.
Well, Conan's an old buddy, so like I would be, I'd be
It's
jaded.
bias.
Do you know who my favorite Lucha is?
Tell us.
This Pimpinella. If I came here to work for this Lucha Underground, this guy would win the belt. This Pimpinella. Now listen, I know Pimpinella's been around for a while. I was just talking to Conan last night. Conan loves Pimpinella. Can you guys fill me in on what I've missed about this Pimpinella? I think he's phenomenal. What have I missed that I don't know about him? Give me a little history.
She's kissed 2 guys in the crowd.
You know what's amazing to me? This is what's amazing to me. Everyone I talk to about Pimpinella says she.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like just a given.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah. I think we all just got used to it.
Can
so
we
it's
get
just
some?
the
Can we
she.
get some words of wisdom with the Pimpinella? He, she.
Hey, Sheen.
What do you think?
Let
man?
it be.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. No, I got to answer this. I know a little bit about the Exotico. That's what they call it, right? Because I was trying to bring one into TNA because I love the Exotico. Now, was Pimpinella always in Exotico?
As far as I see in AAA, yes.
So how long has he been around in AAA?
Oh man, so I don't know. I mean, ever since I started watching, like probably like 10, 20 years ago.
Wow, so he's been around for a while. And has he always been loved by the people?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I was so disappointed that he wasn't here last night. That was the one person I wanted to see, and he wasn't here. But I saw everybody else on the card, and it was absolutely phenomenal. What do you guys think about Hernandez now in Lucha Underground?
I think it's great. I mean, Hernandez has a great reputation as well. I mean, he used to be in LAX with Homicide and Conan, and now to see him in Lucha Underground, tearing it up again, it's awesome. Hopefully they reunite with Homicide in here and Conan, and we see the LAX at a better, broader version than what they had in TNA.
Yeah, that'd be a great story, especially, you know, Conan's with Puma now.
Yeah.
Right.
Hernandez is here. All of a sudden, there's a falling now, and it looks like that may be happening with Puma and Conan.
Right.
All of a sudden, Conan's got to go back to the old squad. Yeah, you're bringing Homicide. Now we got a little something going on here at Lucha Underground. But listen, I want to thank you guys for joining me today and talking about Lucha Underground. Let's give them one last good, strong Lucha chant on the way out.
Lucha, 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 lucha.